Hey, my name is Ashley. Welcome into Pilates Goddess Method. I have a full-length reformer plan on deck for us today. Fun fact, I actually have been teaching it all week. I think it's a good one. So let's start with footwork. Go ahead and put on 3 red springs. Lie down onto your backs. Scoot those booties forward and slowly roll it down. Bring your head onto your headrest, heels up to the foot bar. Let's go ahead and just start with a few pelvic tilts. Take a nice deep inhale. And then exhale, find that posterior tilt, imprint that lumbar spine. Inhale, find that deep lumbar curve, come into that anterior tilt. Exhale, find your posterior tilts. Move through a few just like this. And notice if when you come into that imprinted pelvis, that posterior tilt, notice if you're clenching those glutes. Notice if you're flexing them. Try to keep them nice and relaxed and allow this movement to really come from the pelvis, come from that deep core. Last 2. Just getting aligned with our bodies, aligned with our breath. Good. On your next one, go ahead and find your neutral pelvis. That's where we want to remain for all of footwork. Bring your heels to the foot bar, squeeze the heels together, squeeze the toes, hug those inner thighs, take a nice deep inhale, flex the feet. Exhale, press the carriage all the way out. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, press. Inhale, draw in. Really squeeze those glutes, squeeze your quads as you press the carriage out. Resist with those hamstrings, resist with your glutes as well. Just find that control. Really focus on the feet, pressing equally into that left and right heel. Let's go for 6, 5. Make sure you're staying in that neutral pelvis for 4, 3, 2. Give me 1 more, send the carriage all the way out. Stand tall here. Hold it for 3, for 2. Bring the carriage halfway and give me little pulses out and in. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Press it all the way out. Hold it there. Now walk the heels wide on the foot bar. Let's find that wide squat. Slight external rotation from the hips. Bend the knees, bring the carriage in. Exhale, press out. Think of the knees tracking over that second toe. So we're not super wide, but we are wider than the hips. Good, let's add on. Bring the carriage halfway in. Rotate the knees in. Send the carriage out. Open the hips. Inhale, bend. Pull the knees together. Press the carriage out and open. Opening up through the hips here a little bit. And then make sure as the knees fall in, so do the toes. And then they open back out with the hips. Hold the knees together. Let's reverse. Press those knees open. Send the carriage out. Bring the carriage in. Find the internal rotation. Open. Press. Reversing that order. Last 3. 2. This should feel really nice on those hips. Last one. And bring the carriage in. Beautiful. Let's find our Pilates feet. Toes on the foot bar. Lift the heels nice and high. All 10 toes are wrapping and pressing into the foot bar. Inhale here. Make sure you're still in that neutral pelvis. Exhale as you send it out. Squeeze those inner thighs. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, press. Inhale, resist. Really squeeze those glutes, squeeze those quads. Let's go for 4, 3, 2. Once more. Hold the legs straight. Unclick the heels, bring the heels parallel to the toes. Lower the heels under the foot bar and lift. Good. Working the calves as you lift, stretching them as you let them rock under. Let's go for 6. Make sure the core is staying nice and tight. Squeeze the glutes as you lift those heels. 3, 2. Give me 1 more. Hold the heels lifted. Bring that right leg up towards the ceiling. Flex that right foot as you lower it towards your foot bar. Point to lift back up. Flex to lower, point to lift. We have 6. Stay nice and anchored through that pelvis. Lift that left heel, don't let it drop. I know that calf is burning. Last 2. Hold that leg up towards the ceiling, bring the carriage halfway and give me little pulses out and in. For 8, 7, 6, lift that left heel higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, press all the way out, lower the right toes. Lift that left leg right away. Flex that foot as you lower it towards the foot bar. Point to lift. Maybe even bring the hands towards your hip bones. Check your alignment. Last 4, 3, right heel higher. 2, bring the carriage halfway in. Little pulses out, in. 8, last 4, 3, 2, press all the way out, lower both toes to the foot bar, and bring the carriage all the way in. Good work. Set the heels onto the foot bar, open those arms. Let's take a quick windshield wiper stretch. Let the knees rock to one side, maybe look the other way. Feel free to roll out those wrists here. Come back through center and switch. Beautiful. Let's get into some bridging. Bring the hands down to the carriage next to you, and we're going to take this bridging with our heels wide on the foot bar. Flex those feet up towards the ceiling. Take an inhale. Feel free to scoot yourselves about 1 centimeter off of the shoulder blocks. And then on that exhale, find that posterior tilt as you lift up into your bridge, rolling up just 1 vertebra at a time. Hold for that inhale, and then exhale, peel it down, bone by bone. Drag the heels towards the glutes. Keep that carriage still. Again, exhale, peel up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll it down. Inhale at the bottom. If you want to spice this up, feel free to drop one of your red springs so you're just on 2. Another option is you can lift the hands up towards the ceiling as you bridge. Lower them back down as you lower. Good, you guys, almost there. Just give me 4, we hold it up. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it. Give me little pulses with the glutes. Lower lift. Lower lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay lifted. Bring the arms down. Bring the right toes to the foot bar. Lift that right heel. Little pulses there. Lower lift. Lower lift. Come on. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay lifted. Right heel down. Bring that left toe on. Little pulses. Almost there. I know those booties and hammies are probably screaming. Last 4, 3, 2. Stay lifted. Come on to both toes. Last pulse. Lower lift. Lower lift. Really squeeze those glutes as you come up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Roll it down. Butterfly those knees. Maybe bring the feet of the soles together, soles of the feet together. Take a little rock. Beautiful work. We're going to get into a roll up. Lengthen the legs along over the foot bar. Reach the arms up towards the ceiling. We're just going to start with half of a roll up. Take an inhale. Make sure the quads are flexed. Inner thighs are hugging together. On your exhale, you're going to peel just up to your shoulder blades. Reach for those knees. Hollow out from that low belly. And then inhale, roll it down. Again, exhale, peel up. Shh. Inhale, come back into that neutral pelvis. Exhale, peel. Inhale, lower. This next one, hold it up. Hover that right leg. Lower, hover the left. And switch. Shoulders away from the ears. Low abdominals plugging in. We go for 4, 3, 2. Good. Hold one leg up. Can you lift the other? Hold it there for 8, 7, 6. Squeeze through the inner thighs. 4, 3, 2. Gently lower with control. Reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Take another inhale. We're going to come into our full roll up. On your exhale, can you peel all the way up to your tailbone? If not, just go halfway up. No big deal. And then roll it down nice and slow. Again, exhale, peel up. Lift, lift, lift. And inhale, roll it down. 2 more, we hold it up there. Seeing how much we can lengthen the spine as we stack onto that tailbone. This next one, can you hold it up? Can you hover the right leg? Lower. Hover the left. Lower. Once more each side. You know we have another hold coming up. Lift the right, meet it with the left. Hold, you're in your teaser, shoulders away from the ears. Can we lift the spine a little bit more? 4. Yes, you can. 3, 2, roll it down. As soon as the head drops, lower the backs of the legs. Open those arms. Wiggle out those legs. Give yourself a little calf massage with your feet or your calves on the foot bar. And then we're just gonna roll it up for a quick spring change. Roll it on up. Take off one of your red springs. Lie it right back down. Reach behind you for your short straps. Short straps are gonna come into hand. Heels to the foot bar. Bring some tension into that straps. And then float the legs into tabletop. Take a nice deep inhale here. Exhale, pull the low belly in. Squeeze the core. Once more, inhale. Exhale, reach the hands by the hips. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press. Inhale, lift. Now I know we're working on 2 heavy springs. So if this is a little bit much, grab those long straps instead. Hug those inner thighs together. Keep the knees stacked right over the hips. We go for 4, 3, 2, 1 more full range. Hold the hands by the hips. Dip your left toes towards the foot bar. Come back into tabletop switch, right toes dip. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. Option to add that chest lift, hold it as those toes lower. Breathing, we're here for 6. We lower the head in 5. Hold the arms there in 4, 3, 2. Hold the legs in tabletop, rest the head, palms face in. Open the arms wide into a T, and then press the hands back by the hips. Inhale, open. Exhale, press. Let's add 1 more layer. As the arms open, extend 1 leg on your 45. Come back into tabletop, switch. Good, keep pulling those abs in, reaching that back towards the carriage as your leg extends. Oh baby, yes. Give me 4. We rest in 3. In 2. Last one. Rest, feet down, close the carriage. Good. Take another windshield wiper here. And then go ahead and take your long straps. Place them over the arches of your feet. Once you're there, arms onto the carriage, legs reach up towards the ceiling. Really root that tailbone to your mat. Inhale as you use those hamstrings and the core to lower the legs. Exhale, use the core and the quads, lift them back over the hips. Flex your feet lower. Point the toes, lift. Reaching energy out of those heels, keeping the tailbone grounded to your carriage the whole time. Next time the legs lift over the hips, go ahead and hold it there. Place your hands on your quads. I want the knees to stay stacked over the hips. Give me a hamstring curl. Notice how the knees are still stacked over the hips here. They didn't come in towards the chest, right? And then exhale, press on that 45. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hamstring curl and extend. Feel free to keep the hands there if it helps you. Feeling those hamstrings ignite as we bring the heels into tabletop. Last 3. 2. 1 more. Hold your 45. Let's reverse. Bring the legs into tabletop. Maybe the hands come back up to the quads. Lengthen up towards the ceiling and lower down. Come into tabletop. Extend from the quads and lower. Bend. Extend. Press. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Lower the heels on that 45. Give me a Pilates V, a few froggy stretches. Heels come in, knees open, and you press back out. Really think of engaging the glutes as you come in. Stay in that neutral spine for now. Last 3, we'll find our short spine next. Make sure your headrests are down. Hold your legs on that 45. Hold that external rotation through the hip. Plant nice and strong into those arms. Inhale as you start to lift the heels. Exhale as the straps pull you up and over. Hear that carriage close. Then drive the knees towards the shoulder blocks. Keep the heels squeezing together. Lower the spine down nice and slow. Let this feel really good. And when you can't lower anymore, draw the heels down and extend on that 45. Inhale, lift. Exhale, we peel it up and over. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Bend the knees. Roll it down bone by bone. And extend. Good, you guys. 2 more just like that. Moving with your breath. And if at any point this does not feel good, just go back to those froggy stretches. You're absolutely more than welcome to skip it. Good, roll it down, extend those legs, hold it there. Open up into your straddle, and then flex the feet. Bring the heels together. Point open into your straddle, flex the feet, squeeze those inner thighs, hips, glutes. We go for 4, 3, 2, last 1, and lift the heels up towards the ceiling. Reach up, tug on those straps. Take a quick hamstring stretch here. Maybe open up into your straddle or your happy baby. Hold for a nice deep inhale. Hold for your exhale. Grab those short straps and gently remove your feet, close the carriage, and hang your long straps up. Go ahead and roll up. We're gonna come onto one blue spring and then grab your short box. So one blue short box is coming on. Have a seat on your box, face your foot bar, and we're gonna find a little plank. So heels are gonna lift halfway up your box. Hands are gonna find that foot bar shoulder width distance apart. Take a nice deep inhale. On your exhale, start to lift the shoulders over the wrists and press out, meet me in your plank. Shoulders are staying stacked over the wrists. Act as if you're ripping the foot bar apart here. So we're really engaged through the upper back. Pull the low belly in. Find that slight tuck of your tailbone. Crown of the head is reaching long. And then on that next exhale, go ahead and pike your hips up. Round your spine. And inhale, lengthen back out. Exhale, pike. Inhale, lengthen. Good, keep moving just like that. If you want to add on, hold the shoulders stacked over the wrist. Give me one straight arm saw. We press the carriage away. Shoulders restack over the wrists. You pike the hips. Lower, press away. Squeeze the core and the lats to bring it in and find that pike. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Gently bend the knees. Have a seat on your box. All right, we're gonna move into some arms. Go ahead and reach behind you. Grab your short straps. Short straps are gonna come into hand. I'm gonna have a slight cross of my ankles because it's more comfortable for me. You can do this or keep your feet planted on the carriage, hips width distance apart. Open into a goalpost, take a soft hinge forward and find your shoulder press. Exhale, press. Inhale, squeeze the upper back. Exhale, press. Inhale, open. The core is still staying nice and engaged here. If you're looking for more, hold your goalpost. Give me a single arm variation, just the right arm presses. We bend and switch, left arm presses and bends. We go for 8, 7, hello shoulders, 6, 5, both arms are totally fine. Listen to your body, take exactly what it needs today. Last 2. Last 1, goalpost those arms. Stack the spine nice and tall. Rotate the palms to face down. Chest press, reach the arms forward, bend the elbows once more. Press and bend. Oh yeah, those shoulders are starting to burn now. Give me 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good, last one, hold the arms long, draw little circles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Reverse little circles the other way for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bend the elbows. Woo, so good, you guys. Hang those straps up behind you. Beautiful work. Turn onto your side to face me. Bottom hand is going to come down to your headrest. You're still going to keep that top foot on the carriage. Reach down for that short strap closest to you. Reach that hand up towards the ceiling. Now, shoulder is just about under that elbow here, right? We're going to find that tricep. Exhale as you lengthen. Inhale as you bend. The goal here is to press nice and strong out of that bottom arm. I know we're working that blue spring for this tricep. So you're probably shaken. I know I am. You can always come down to a yellow if you need. Give me 4. Long strap is always an option. 3, 2. Hold the arms straight. Can you extend that top leg forward? Bend the elbow, bend the knee. Combine it. Everything lengthens and drop it down. Just an option. Last 4, 3, 2, and gently bring it down. Beautiful job. Press your hand onto the box. Bring that top shin up. Keep that other foot on the carriage. Take the short strap into your opposite hand. We're gonna find a crossbody press. Adding a little bit of rotation. Exhale, press towards your foot bar. Inhale, open. Squeeze that shoulder, squeeze your chest. We have 6, 5, nice long spine, 4, 3, 2, once more. Good. Close the carriage. Bring that short strap inside your elbow. Hands come by the ears. Sit up nice and tall, and then bend towards your foot bar and restack. We bend and lift. Imagine as if your back is pressing flat up against a wall. We really want to open, air out those armpits here. Quite the visual, isn't it? I think it helps. Give me 4, 3, 2, once more. Good, restack. Hang that long strap up. Turn to face forward. We have some short box squats. Heels are gonna come halfway up your short box. If this feels unsteady, bad on anybody's knees, bring your feet flat onto the carriage. Take a nice deep inhale, bring your hands to prayer. On your exhale, press into those toes, lift all the way up, and inhale, lower halfway down. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lower. Focus on squeezing those glutes as you lift. I know this is super quad heavy. Really press into those hands, keep those shoulders rolling open. We're gonna add a twist. Come down into that squat. Rotate opposite elbow towards your knee. Come back to center. Lift, switch sides. Notice if the knees are wanting to shift as you find that rotation. We really want the knees to stay in alignment as you find your twist. Last one each side. Lower halfway down, hold it, chest stays forward. Reach the arms up, give me little pulses, down, up. For 6, we have a burpee on deck. I know, just when you thought this was over. 3, 2, keep the knees bent, bring your hands to your foot bar, press out into your plank. Bend the knees, hold that squat, stand. Bend the knees, find that plank. Maybe you add a push-up. Bend the knees, draw the carriage in. Woo! Yes, you can. If you have a little wobble, that's what your hands are there for. Bend the knees and come up. Oh, the quads are burning. Almost there, you guys. Give me 2. Take it as slow as you need. Last one. Push up. Hold that plank. Tuck the tailbone. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bend the knees, have a seat on your box. Bring the feet up to your foot bar, straighten the legs, take a little forward fold. Beautiful. Whew. Quads are burning. All right, let's hit the other side. So I'm gonna face away from you. Bring that bottom hand to your headrest. Now you're on your opposite hip. Reach down, grab that short strap. Tricep, elbows right over the shoulder. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Both of the feet are resting on the carriage, so you're nice and supported here. Pressing nice and heavy into that bottom arm. And we're keeping the chest nice and proud. Last 4 we add on. 3, 2, hold your arm straight, extend that leg, bend, bend, combine it, lengthen, and bend. We have 4, 3, yes you can, 2, last one, and come all the way in. Beautiful. Keep that strap in your closest hand. Keep that outside foot on the carriage, bottom shin right in front. Let's find that cross body shoulder press. Inhale, open. Exhale, press. Inhale, open. We have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Close the carriage. Bring that inside strap over that elbow. Remember, that back is like it's pressing flat up against a wall. Inhale as you find that bend. Exhale, lift. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lift. Squeeze that oblique. Air out those armpits. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2. Give me 1 more. And gently hang it up. Good. Rotate forward. Add a red spring. Then take off your blue. So just 1 red spring. Turn to face the back. Feet onto your headrest. Reach down. Grab your long straps. You're going to hook them over the quads. Long straps right over those quads, nice and secure. And then go ahead and reach one arm back to the edge of the carriage. Other hand comes to meet it. Hold it here. Nice proud chest. Finding that slight tuck of your tailbone. You're going to pull that right leg into tabletop. Lower it down. Switch. Left leg lifts. Lowers. Lift. Lower and switch. Now I like my hands wider than shoulder width distance apart, so they're actually at the edge, the corners of the carriage. So find what positioning works best for you and your body today. Let's go for 4. Last 3. We add on in 2. Hold that right leg in tabletop. Bring the other one up there. You guys knew it had to get spicier, didn't you? Lower one leg. Lift. And the other. Lift. Lower. Lift. We're marching. Switch. Pull those deep abs in. We go for 4. 3. 2. Good. Hold tabletop. Can both knees lower. And lift. It doesn't have to be much. Press away. Pull in. I know the quads, the core, everything. Give me 4, 3, 2. Lift into tabletop. Set that left foot down. Set the right foot down. Just take a little break. We have 1 more round. Just giving us a little break. Maybe take a little spinal articulation here. Open the chest. Tuck the tailbone. Pull the chin in. Good. Hold it. Tuck the tailbone. Bring that right leg into tabletop. Bring the left leg into tabletop. Hold it there. Straighten the legs up towards the ceiling. Lower the heels just about halfway down. Circle out and around. Pick them back up. I know. Lower. Circles out and around. Lift for 4, 3, 2. 1 more. Hold it. Reverse directions out and around. Lift through center for 4, 3, the ending ab series that no one asked for. 2, hold it up there, bend the knees, give me little pulses in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it. Lift up a little bit more. Bring the right fingertips to the carriage. Can you reach that left arm forward? Hold it there. Hold it. Switch, left hand reaches behind, tent those fingers. Reach the right arm forward. Hold it. Hold it. Can you reach both hands up? So strong. Yes, you can. Grip behind the hamstrings if you need. Can you straighten the legs? Can you hold that teaser? Lift up a little bit higher. 4, 3, 2, bend the knees, gently set the feet to your headrest. Oh, come all the way up. Beautiful work. Let's hang those long straps up. Switch your short box for a long box. I think we deserve a little stretch. Let's find our swan. Lie with your stomachs on the box. Face forward, hands nice and wide on the foot bar. Press the carriage all the way out. Find that nice deep stretch. And then exhale, press down, find your swan. Inhale, press away. Exhale, swan. Inhale, press away. Exhale, lift. Inhale, stretch. Good, let's add a shoulder press. Next time you press the carriage out, hold it. Bend the elbows, forehead grazes towards the foot bar or over it, doesn't run into it. Exhale, press. And then give me one swan, press down. Open the chest. Bend. Stretch, lift, and lower. Last 4. 3. 2. Last one. Bring the carriage all the way in. Come off of your box. And let's put that box away. Good. Go ahead and stay on that red spring. We're going to find our down stretch. Knees are going to come to the carriage. Feet press against the shoulder blocks. Start by just pressing those hips down. From here, see if you can reach the pubic bone a little bit closer towards your springs. Roll the shoulders open, gaze forward. Inhale as you press away. Exhale as you close the carriage. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the core. Inhale, press away. Exhale, squeeze the lats, squeeze the core as you draw the carriage in. Shine the collarbones forward. We go for 4. 3. 2. This next one, hold it all the way out. Come 1 inch in. Hold it. Another inch in. Hold it. Another inch in. Hold it. Send it all the way out. Come 1 inch in. Hold it. 1 more inch. Tuck the tailbone. 1 more inch. Press all the way out. Last one. 1 inch in. Hold it. Another inch. Last inch. Press all the way out and then gently close the carriage. Have a seat on your heels. Beautiful. A little bit more here. Attach that blue spring. We're going to find our elephant. Stand onto your reformer. Bring the heels back against your shoulder blocks. Drop the ears in between the biceps. Nice long spine. Now the pelvis is going to stay still the whole time. That's the goal. Press the feet nice and flat. On your inhale, press the carriage just about a foot out. And then exhale, bring it in. Flat back, elephant. Inhale, press away. Exhale, drive it in. See if you can stretch the hamstrings a little bit more. Shh. See if you can spiral the thigh bones in. Let's go for 6. For 5. 4. Precision at its finest. 3. 2. Once more. Hold the carriage closed. Walk your feet a few inches in. Now we're going to come into our round back elephant. Round your spine. Drop your head. Pull that belly button towards your spine. Inhale, press away. Exhale, squeeze the obliques, draw the carriage in. Inhale, press away. Exhale, draw in. Really round the spine. How much can you round? Shh. Inhale, press away. Exhale, round. Let's go for 6. Shh. 5, pelvis is still staying still. 4, 3, 2, last one. Close the carriage, take a forward fold. Maybe reach the hands down to the carriage, shake the head yes. Shake the head no. And then bring the hands back to the foot bar. We're gonna find a plank. Bring your heels halfway up against your shoulder blocks. Take an inhale, lower down into that plank. Hold it there, let's find that up stretch. Press the shoulders back. And then bring the shoulders right back over the wrists. Adding that straight arm saw as you press the carriage away. Squeeze the core to bring it in. If you'd like to add on, press the carriage out. Pike those hips up. Press it back down. Shoulders stack over the wrists. Press away. Pike. Lower back down. Gently resist the spring tension. Bring it in. Last one. Meet me in your plank. We're going to change it up ever so slightly. Press the shoulders back. Pause there. Pike the hips up. Now this time I want you to round forward. Restack the shoulders over the wrists. You're in your plank. Press away. Round the spine. Roll it forward. Find that plank. Last 3. 2. Last one. And gently close the carriage. Bring the knees down. Have a seat on those heels. Beautiful work. Let's give those wrists a little stretch. Go ahead and bring the palms face down on the carriage. You can take a little lean forward and back. Maybe find a little kneeling cat-cow. And then switch palms face down. Just stretching it out. Go ahead and reach down. Pop off that red spring. Stay on your blue. Let's find a mermaid stretch. Inside shin against your shoulder blocks. Other shin parallel to the carriage. Hand to the foot bar. Other arm goes long. Inhale, find that nice side body stretch. Exhale, lift, close the carriage. Inhale, press away. Exhale, stack. Now really tune in here to your body, your breath. Use the foot bar to help you get a little bit deeper into this bend. So we're pressing away and then really reaching that top hand towards it. Seeing how much we can stretch through that waistline. Next one, hold it. Spin both hands towards the foot bar. Walk the hands wider than shoulder width. Feel that nice stretch behind your shoulder blade. And exhale, press down. Open the chest, find your swan. Inhale, press away. Exhale, close the carriage. Inhale, press away. Exhale, close. Inhale, press away. Hold it there. Walk the back hand to the center. Open the chest and come all the way up. Now go ahead and stack your knees for me. Tuck your toes against that back shoulder block. Inside hand stays the foot bar. Other hand is going to wrap under the carriage. Look towards your risers. Inhale, press it away. Exhale, keep looking towards your risers. Close the carriage. Get that nice juicy stretch right here along the front line of your body. Inhale, press away. Cleopatra. Exhale, press against the foot bar. Pull under the carriage. Find that stretch. 2 more. Once more. Good. Release. Let's hit the other side. Inside shin against the shoulder blocks. Let's find our mermaid first. Inside hand to the foot bar. And find that nice side body stretch. And restack. Remember, we're using that foot bar to actively press away, as well as that bottom lat as we close the carriage. Coming into your breath, slowing it down. Next time that hand reaches towards the foot bar, gaze down, walk the hands wider than shoulder width distance apart. Find that nice stretch. Exhale, swan. Inhale, press away. Exhale, swan. Inhale, stretch. Last one. Press away. Back hand comes to the center. Open the chest. Close the carriage. Stack your knees and your heels. Tuck your back toes against the shoulder block. Outside hand will reach under. Same hand will stay on the foot bar. Look towards your risers, Cleopatra. Inhale, press away. Exhale, close, pull, stretch into that front side of your body. Inhale, press away. Exhale, press. It's almost like a push-pull. Constant push-pull. Give me 2. Keep looking towards the risers. Get that stretch in your neck too. Give me 1 more. And release. Beautiful. Go ahead and stamp your feet onto the floor. We'll stay seated just to close it down with a little bit of breath. Bring one hand to the belly, one hand to your heart. Maybe allow your eyes to soften. And just take note of how you're feeling. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit stronger, more aligned, a little bit more quiet in the mind and present in the body. Let's go ahead and circle those arms up overhead. Bring those palms down to heart center. Thank yourself for showing up today. Be grateful for your body, that it is able to work out, to spend this time for you. And open those eyes. Beautiful work today, you guys. Thank you so much for coming in. Let me know how you like this. As always, what you want to see more of. And I'll see you here again soon.